Grabba.
I don't know what that is.
So it was
We see on TikToks, man. What's grabba? What's grabba?
Damn, I be smoking grabba here and there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's this new
know what that
weed.
is.
It's
That's weed?
But anyways, yeah.
Wait, is what weed?
Grabba. I don't know.
No, grabba's tobacco.
Oh, is this not a mix of weed and tobacco?
No.
Oh,
Well, that's when you grabba's. Yeah, you mix the grabba with the weed, and
Oh.
and then it's a spliff.
got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
okay.
It hits like a. It just hits. Yeah.
Got it.
It's like if you
like a
still.
truck.
It's like if you still want that tobacco. Fucking.
Why people putting it on sandwiches on TikTok?
Oh yeah, that's just people being.
That's the only.
that's
That's the
people
only.
being
That's
funny.
the only way I heard about grabba. He was like, "Yo, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese with grabba."
With grabba, right?
I'm like, what?
Y'all can't stand people.
And then the
man.
ock is like, "What grabba?" Like every time it's with an ock, and they're like,
He like, we don't do that here.
They're like confused. They're like kind of like their look is kind of like they know about it. They're like, yeah, but like
Yeah, he
Not
was
for
like,
you.
he was like, you mean black pepper? He's like, no, grabba. Nah, grabba's crazy. Yeah, that's something that just emerged one day. Like, I remember after a while, it's like, raps, blunt raps or Phillies or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it just, grabba just hit the scene so hard. Yeah. And it's like, now everybody looks at you crazy if you're not smoking it, really.
Wow.
so.
Fascinating.
I'll bring this up since Xander brought up the H,
Yeah.
the hookah for
Yeah.
y'all.
Not to be confused with the other one.
Yes.
The hookah.
Yeah.
Xander, what are your thoughts on the idea that some women in 2023 think that if you smoke hookah, you're gay? Have you heard about that? That's like a theme. Like
I've seen. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen.
Right.
There's like a list of things that like if you do, it's like you're a little sassy. That's what they say.
So
They
file
put-
that under Drake.
yeah, it's in line with the Drake stuff. Like,
No, for real. Yeah, there's like a
the
list.
archetype is you listen to Drake, you smoke hookah.
There's an ongoing list, literally. Yeah.
Chapstick. Is chapstick okay?
I don't know. You gotta ask some of these women. I guess.
There's like if there's one, it's like if you let the waiter go and don't get the waiter's attention.
Get out of here,
I swear to-
man.
I
Some
swear.
of them are crazy. Though. I've
Some,
seen
yeah.
I've seen one of people are like, if you go to brunch and you eat breakfast with your boy, that's gay.
Yeah, or you go with your boy to the movies. Or like, it's like
some
there's
are
many
outla-
things. You're
some
like,
of them are
it's like so crazy. Who's coming up with these?
Outlandish.
But
But
they're
the-
from real people. They're like from real people's tweets. So it's like a person actually tweeted this, whether it's satirical or not. Some people are just playing around. But somebody's tweeting this, and then it's like, okay, I'm adding this to the list. Like,
But I think the one with the hookah, there's women that actually like. I think it's in the same line as like how they feel with Drake. I feel like the women that feel like men that listen to Drake are gay also think that they smoke hookah too.
I wouldn't say gay.
Sus.
I would say they think something is
Feminine.
How do we feel about the term metrosexual from back in the day?
I haven't heard that in a while.
Metro,
heard
right?
that in
But
a while.
it gives a certain feel. Like you feel what I mean by that, right?
Yeah, but like define what a metrosexual
Well, because
is.
it sounds like the archetype that we're describing, the feminine guy, but who's still not
I can see that. Okay, I can
on
see
the
that.
other team. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I thought metrosexual was something different. I thought metrosexual was just a guy who was clean. I don't necessarily feminine.
Okay, yeah.
But what
Can
he
really
means by
cares
feminine,
about his
that
look.
cares about his look, that's
Yeah.
very clean cut, like always real dapper. That's like a.
That's feminine. I
There's a
never-
Venn diagram.
yeah.
It's not feminine, but like just to give it a.
No,
a
I
name.
need to know the difference because I don't consider that. I just consider that like a dapper guy.
We're not talking
Yeah,
about like
sure.
flamboyant. We're talking about like someone that just is really like, like I gotta get my hair cut every week.
No,
Like, I
yes,
gotta
no,
get,
yes.
like,
I understand. I
like
know
top
what you're
tier
saying.
to the-
Sure.
to the up
I just don't.
level.
I don't think there's anything feminine about that. That's
Yeah, I
me
agree with that.
personally.
I agree. I agree. But
I agree.
I think he
the,
just said
the
it.
conception, the misconception is what we're
Okay,
talking about.
Okay,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
I agree. That I agree with.
Yeah.
I agree.
That
I think Rick just said feminine because these women
Yes.
think that that's feminine.
Got you.
As well as smoking hookah and listening to Drake.
So what's
gotcha.
masculine according to this toxic take, right? Because that's what I'm
You
curious
gotta
about.
chew tobacco and spit it into a cup.
Grabba. Excuse me.
Grabba.
Forget tobacco.
It
Yeah.
just seems like not like we can't win in this.
No,
situation.
it's never.
Yeah,
it's never.
me personally, I don't smoke hookah.
No, look. Just to be
He
clear,
don't listen to Drake. Either. Drake wasn't on his
I'm gonna
list.
say I don't smoke hookah. I'm gonna just say that.
Don't group me into this.
Don't put me in that.
you're right away. All right, no X Lounge for you, bud.
Nah,
Anyway,
that's
no,
just a
but
personal choice. I never really liked it. Like I rather,
yes, trust me. This is a whole different ball game. But we want to respect your opinion.
right.
But we're gonna invite you to X on one of these days, and we're gonna have an update as to what's up with that.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
But going back to these whole ridiculous things about guys being gay and whatnot. Have you guys ever been with a woman and you've done one of these things and a woman has, hey, what are you doing? Called you out, or have you ever felt that way about anything that you have done with a lady before? You'd be like, this is a little bit gay.
Nah, I think most of the stuff that people be mentioning now, I think those are like the new age women.
Right. Yes.
Because like I've never been in a situation where someone's like, hey, that's kind of.
I think it's just internet stuff.
Yes.
I think it's strictly internet. I don't know. I don't think it has new age or old age. It's just like people start a joke, it snowballs into it's a snowball effect, and then you have some people who are more susceptible to get bad information from the snowball effect. So you have people who realize that it's a snowball effect and they take it as they take it, and then you have people who are thinking that it's really fact. So then now you have people that run with it. And that's where I think it is.
Yeah, once a couple people share, you can't tell what's the difference between like what a joke is.
No,
Yeah.
right. This sounds
real.
It
So
just sounds like Fox News.
Yeah,
what you
it's just like
said.
it's just stuff that's something to say. Like
Yes.
really, yeah. It's not
Shots
I don't-
fired.
Shots
Yeah.
fired randomly to Fox News.
Well, I mean, you did-
from across the street.
yeah,
Nah, I
just
feel
read it
you though.
perfectly.
But that was a good way to put it. Like I feel like you with a shorty and you do this, you do that. It's like maybe to them, maybe I don't know, because there are women who experiences that they say I don't know.
Well, this,
but
the reason why I ask because
I've never been in it.
Women have their own group chat with their own female
Exactly.
friends, and if they're out with a date with a dude and he does something, because again, a lot of them watch these things and they may think, oh, hey, he did one of those meme things today.
A meme thing, yeah.
You know, do
Yeah.
they?
I don't know. Me personally, I just be like, when I start reading something, it'd be like, women this or women that, I'd be like, that's women's business, and keep that at that.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? I just be like, yeah, that's
Discarded.
that's women's business. You know what I'm saying? I don't really divulge too deep into it, because then you'll go crazy.
Yes.
like they do. Yeah. It's a vicious cycle.
But I still believe that there's like a subset of women that feel like maybe not extreme as like listen to Drake or hookah, but like that think like some things are like gay or sus, like going out for breakfast with your buddies, like.
Why is okay? I understand.
Like that's an outlandish one, but there's other things that like women be like, that's kind of it's kind of sus.
Like for example, we're Puerto Rican. In the early 2000s, they still do it, but in the early 2000s, plucking, like doing your eyebrows for Puerto Rican dudes was like you go get a haircut, you get your eyebrows done, period. So a lot of them still do it, but back in like the early 2000s,
Yep.
if you dare to call a Puerto Rican gay, you might have a fight in your hands right away. That's what I'm saying. It was part of the whole haircut package. It was never, it's like the eyebrows was like, just like that, like line up. It's like line up and eyebrows. So no one going by this over here, these guys will not last. And I remember around that time, it was a little bit weird for Americans to seeing all these guys with really nice eyebrows in the early 2000s. It was like, what are you guys?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That was a good example. I get what you're saying. That's a great example, because now it kind of faded away. Like you don't
now
really,
it's normal. Yeah,
it's like you don't. It's
But now it's gotten extreme. There's guys like with nails.
You get
like,
it, or-
now it's a whole different level now.
yeah.
not going that far. I'm just saying with the eyebrows,
Yeah.
like
The nails
it's
are the
more
new eyebrows.
acceptable, more acceptable now. But at that time, the early 2000s, it was like, whoa, this guy's is funny or he's blah blah blah. But
It's funny. This
You're
man's
not wrong.
funny money.
It was just a different language. We
Yeah.
certainly weren't. Society was not anywhere near as open as we are now about any of that stuff. A lot more, dare I say, conservative.
No.
At least on the surface, there was a veneer of conservative, but underneath was all the filth all along. We just got rid of the veneer.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good take. Good job, Rick. Hey, way to go.
The veneer.
Veneer.
He chose to work.
I
But
work
by
in
the way,
dental
guys,
industry, you guys, so that's where veneer.
thank you for
Yep.
that gem. There was a hip hop. I don't think it was a hip hop. Something about top podcast, hip hop podcast, or music podcast that just came out, or music personalities. I believe Joe Budden came out first, and his ex co-workers, Rory and Mal, had a response. I'm sure you guys.
I seen
know
it.
about
Yeah.
that. Oh, you seen it?
I seen it.
Man, are they salty?
Did he fire them
Yes.
or like push them out? Essentially, like what was he?
I'm gonna give you the brief synopsis. You probably know more about this.
I would say I know here and there. Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't go too deep, but I know. I feel like I know a little bit.
Yeah. I guess they worked together. Rory and Mal claimed that Joe was stealing money from them. Joe was like, "No, I'm not." Then they're like, "Well, show us proof." Joe was like, "I don't have to. I'm your boss." Like, "No, show us." And then they got to the point where they going back and forth, and then they didn't want to come, and he just kind of fired them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. So,
That's what I kind of took out of it. as
but
well.
now Joe has completely, like, his show is a lot better now. Like, it has elevated, in my opinion. I don't know if you think that way.
I haven't really watched it. I never really watched it that much. But I feel like he's, in terms of the clips and things I've seen, you could say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But to the point is that they feel some way about him and whatnot, and they're still taking shots at him, but they have their own podcast, but it's not really working out. Like, the numbers are slowly dropping, and Joe's like, you guys need to worry more about you guys making a list instead of me being number one. Which to me, it was like, ether, you're done. You guys should not answer anymore, because like that list to me, like that's something that I would love our pod to make. Like that's goals right now. When I didn't know that actually existed until recently.
Yeah.
But again, it's one of those things that just kind of they throw out there.
Yeah.
But when I saw like what Joe has been doing, because a lot of people, when that happened, you lose all your coworkers, you're probably thinking, oh, damn, this didn't work out. He just kind of just like bump on the road, let me keep moving, let me build my team again, and now it's better than ever.
Yeah.
So, and that to me, whether you disagree with the guy or not, there's something to say a lot for him that I really like, is that his determination just to be great and successful is always the goal. It's like, regardless of what happens around me, this is what I'm looking at. So, and I think that's what Rory and Mal are missing. They're more concerned about his success
Interesting.
rather than them being successful. That's what I'm getting from all
Caught up
this
in the wrong
happening.
thing.
Yeah. So, not to like,
No, that's cool. You'll have to share that list. I'm not familiar with it. But yeah.
Yeah,
I'd love to-
I don't know who else was on this, like DJ Vlad.
Charlamagne the God, DJ Vlad. Just like TV personalities,
Okay,
not
okay,
necessarily
yeah.
TV personalities, internet personalities, should I
Yeah.
say, not necessarily TV
Yeah.
personalities, but
Yeah.
DJ Academics.
DJ Academics. Okay, yeah.
I believe Adam 22.
Oh yeah.
Like all these dudes.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
some dudes out there.
They're heavyweights in the conversation.
Yeah.
In the comment, right? Exactly.
Influencers,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah.
I guess. But yeah, so that's just a little something I was reading about this weekend about, that, and want to talk to you guys a little bit about that. As far as what's your take on, because I know you guys don't know much about Rory and Mal, about when they used to work together.
I don't know anything about these dudes, unfortunately. Yeah.
That's actually really good that you don't, because man, these dudes. Let me not talk trash about them. You guys do your thing.
Talk trash, man.
You guys, yeah, why not? Let's go for it. No, because it's one of those things that when you have nothing to back up your trash talk, it's just kind of like you're looking worse by talking more trash, in my opinion, when it comes to one of these things.
Right.
So when I just hear them talk, just fact that how Joe just ethered them, it was just like, it was pretty funny to me, very interesting. It's just like, get your numbers up first, and then just have a conversation, and like that was pretty much it. But.
All right. Well, welcome to the Offbeat Podcast, the podcast about music, culture, relationships, and everything else in between. My name is Rick. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on the cast. Look at this dapper gentleman over here to the left. Look at this guy.
Presentation hands.
We got Shannon O,
What up? What up?
where the O stands for
Ortega?
Oatmeal raisin. Over to the right,
Oatmeal raisin.
we have my man X on the couch. What's up?
What up, guys?
And once again, joining us on the couch, my man AUR. What's up?
Yeah. It's your boy AUR, man.
We're here. We are, as always, immediately swimming in the garbage. That is the Offbeat Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. We have a good time here.
Swimming in the garbage.
The filth pit. The filth pit. The pit of filth.
Yeah.
Is
I
it-
just
is it a strong visual?
noticed I was trying to start some drama. I apologize, guys.
Yeah,
ahead.
it's fine.
No,
Call him
not.
out. Look at the camera and call out Rory.
That's
And
you
what's
right
the other
there.
what's the other guy's name?
Listen here.
Rory and Mike.
I already
Jake.
said their names way too much.
What's the other guy's name?
We're gonna take your spots. That's all they know.
Rory and who?
And Maul.
Maul?
cares? We're talked way too much about those.
That's
guys.
like a Pinky in the Brain energy I'm getting from that. No? It just had Rory and Maul or Regis and Kathy Lee.
Oh,
wow.
You know?
Regis.
It's just like
Kathy
But they're
Lee.
just both.
just
they're
duos, you know,
They're just
just-
both Kathy Lee, though.
Oh my god.
Rick and Shannon.
wow.
Yeah. Rick and Shannon.
It doesn't have the same Rick and Xander.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. What is that's fun. It's whimsical.
That's you. We need a Morty.
Whimsical.
Whimsical.
Thank you.
Whimsical. HW for you. That's how guys.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I don't know what it is about the WH sound that like some Southerners do sometimes.
Like a little whistle with it.
WH.
I
Welcome, though.
love that shit, especially when it's authentic and not fake like I'm doing it.
Like,
Where are you?
yeah.
Why'd you go there?
I do that sometimes on Xbox. Shout out to my boy Swayze. They're gonna go help your white wife. it's just hilarious. I feel like,
Yo, I love that. I love that. Yeah,
Oh,
man. So should we get into it, X?
we're into it. We've been in it knee deep. Shout out to Rory and Maul.
I'm done.
I want to ask X a question.
Let's do it.
Real off kilter.
Wow.
X is real good. I'm gonna try something. X is really good at bringing up the sex topics. I don't feel like I have the confidence to just jump into it like he does.
I have.
But my man be asking questions.
Off the rip.
Yeah. And no one's ever ready for it. And it's like, oh, well, now we're here.
I feel he has one in the chamber now.
Got one in the chamber?
I thought you had one in the chamber.
Let's hear it.
I'm teeing it up.
He
Okay.
has a shotgun in the chamber. What's going on here?
I'm not going to call it a shotgun. But I'm going to put you on the spot, X. X told me a story once. No names to
Protect the innocent.
No face, no case. Come on.
Wow.
You know the deal.
Wow. Wow.
I wasn't ready for that.
I plead the fifth.
My man told me one time, this was years ago, just for the record, okay? I just want to be honest. There was a gallon of water next to the bed. Context.
Gallon of water. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's filtering the story. He's finding out.
There was-
He's
yeah, he's
where-
going through
where
the
are we?
database.
Going through his Rolodex of crazy
He's putting a
stories.
search for gallon of water in his mind right now.
I'm not gonna get into specifics, but in short, it was consumed because there was quite an intense workout.
A lot of cardio.
A lot of cardio happening
Okay.
where there was, a need to hydrate.
A whole gallon though.
The gallon is
Whole
cra-
gallon,
The gallon is
was referenced.
My man was putting the work.
That's crazy.
It was a boxing match. Rounds.
Okay.
So yeah, man, I think I remember the occasion. But yeah, water, it's really good for that type of
Yeah,
workout.
it's good to stay hydrated.
Yes.
Water is really good for that
A
workout.
gallon though, that's like
That's a
when
lot.
like you drink a certain quantity of water and you move and you can hear the liquid in your stomach.
He sounded like a waterbed.
I feel like that's too much.
A gallon is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't a gallon.
were
It
parched.
probably like 64 ounces.
Wow.
Specifically.
The reason why I know that is
Specifically
because it's one of those
64 ounces.
cup things.
Oh, okay. I
I forgot what they're called. That keeps the water
Parched.
cold.
He's like, okay, a water break. Had a whistle.
Wow. No,
Fuel up.
Man, I'm sorry.
64 ounces is crazy. I just need to keep my mouth moisturized enough before, then I don't need anything on my stomach. That's too,
Moisturized.
Man, putting in work.
that's too much.
I need that water,
Bouts.
Energizer Bunny.
So wait, what was the question? I'm still trying
You
to.
just wanted to talk about your
Oh, you
water
want to talk about
fetish.
the water?
I would just, just dropping into different scenarios where the unexpected might happen.
Like prompt a wild question.
Prompt a wild question, or I can't do it. I can't do it.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you why I have water.
Here we go.
So since we're swimming in filth, what happened was I had, prior to me having a session with water, I didn't have any water. And I don't know if that night was a little too hot or I was too hot, but I got dizzy within the actual.
Got vertigo?
Damn. Wow.
Got vertigo?
You got vertigo.
I go to the bathroom. I'm like, whoa.
Wow. I hear that.
Does the young lady know that you were dizzy?
Yeah, she helped out and everything.
I bet you she was talking hella trash.
Nah,
She
she
put a
was-
chip on her shoulder.
Nah, I needed about good 20.
Damn.
We were good, fine, and we were fine after that. Well, I was fine after that.
That thing mesmerized you.
Yeah, I love.
Maybe that's what it was. But
Wow.
no, it was definitely the temperature. It was way too hot.
Right.
I didn't have any water, obviously, and then
So then the next time you were like, I need to be prepared.
this is not gonna happen again.
This can't happen.
You have to get backup.
And it hasn't.
Water.
Water has been a good friend,
I agree.
a good resource.
That's water.
Man,
Wait, hold on, because if we're gonna ask filthy questions,
yeah, no, sure.
I want to ask you guys. Whenever it's time for the filth, do you guys bring any friends? Meaning, not actual friends.
Oh,
Whoa, take it easy.
okay.
Take it easy.
Okay,
Let me
okay.
get to the question.
Okay.
Not actual friends, but maybe I have water. Is there anything you guys bring? Maybe some kind of toy.
Just a tool or
Anything that helps out the filth.
Yeah, the more the merrier. Right, Shannon?
What do you mean? The more, the merrier.
I don't know, but you guys better hurry
Right,
up and
Shannon?
answer. I need to know this. What's going on over there?
I'll tell you this. I don't bring tools or instruments, but I'm open.
I'm on the same wavelength. I got a primary tool. Gets the job done.
Word. Nah, I mean, hey, again,
Primary.
Are you pulling up with a briefcase? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
right.
saying?
Do you have like a
You got
tool
water,
a
you
tool
got
belt?
other instruments.
no.
So I need clarity.
Yeah.
I don't have a toolkit.
He has a duffel bag.
A belt
No.
with a
He has
batter ring on it.
I had a duffel bag and it's embroidered. It's X. And everyone knows what it is.
Yeah.
No, I'm not one to have tools, but I am one to have good pillows.
Okay.
The reason why is because
And nice sheets, according to the data.
Egyptian cotton.
Okay.
No, but
All right, those are good sheets.
I don't have them.
Nah, I feel that though. That's.
Yeah, for me, pillows work out very well.
I thought you were about to pull up with the toolbox. I was about to say,
Nah.
How many pillows do you have?
For that or for me, I have a lot of pillows.
Okay.
I have one pillow that I use to sleep. I have about 5 pillows total.
Damn.
Well, hold on. You said for that, do you have? They're different pillows. Yeah.
But you have 5 pillows.
Hold on. So what do you?
So I have. All right. Wow. Over here,
I'm,
I have this pillow that is like this shape that for my back. It's actually very helpful to sleep.
Right.
So that's my pillow. Then I have another normal standard pillow that I use on top of that, just for neck.
for neck support.
Yeah, when I using that. So that's 2 pillows. Then I have the 3 other pillows that I have are just pretty big. Those memory foam pillows that are, really
Damn.
comfortable.
Okay.
Are those the ones that you bite?
Whoa. Take that back. No.
No, but that's okay. I see the pillows. The pillow spread. I have to take notes on that. I got 1 pillow.
Yeah,
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
no, some.
I use 2 pillows. I got 2 pillows.
1
You
pillow.
know, I like the big girls.
Okay.
Pillows.
I hear that.
I like girls, period. But
Yeah. But no, I feel you.
Ladies, if you're interested in reaching out to My man X over here.
It's
Go
a
ahead and hit
two-bag.
him up on the.
I can't believe
You
it.
you would prefer big girls?
I'll clip it all.
Oh,
out.
yes.
For real?
Nah, leave it in there.
And let's just be clear when the big girls.
Yeah. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you?
Specify. Give
Like
a visual
height,
reference.
weight.
You like mountains?
No, I like a voluptuous girl.
Okay.
So it's not just big. So I mean,
Okay.
you could be tall. By the way, because this is a misconception with folks out there that look at me. Oh, you like taller girls than you? At first, a while ago when I was younger, I did. Now, yes,
That man's ready to climb.
I mean, they're amazing. So tall girls, I have no problem with.
I can appreciate a tall woman.
For some reason, they have a problem sometimes. It was like, yo, just don't worry. Once they get over that, and it's really what other people may think, they're completely okay with it.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they're not voluptuous, in your terms, are you kind of like?
I mean, me.
It's like
First
to you.
and foremost, I don't discriminate.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you're asking me, if you'd rather,
Yeah, preference wise, like yeah.
But when it comes to preference is just preference. But absolutely, for me, when it comes to that part, your vibe has to be first, and then.
Okay.
But,
Same.
But yes, I have no problem. Skinny. I've been with skinny girls, like skinny girls. I have no problem.
Right. Same.
What about you guys?
I was assessing while you guys were talking.
Thank you for that.
And I was going through the memories and trying to figure out, like, do I have a preference? Do I fall one way more than another way? And I feel like I probably skew. Dude, yeah, I don't know. That's hard to say. I can definitely appreciate a voluptuous woman. Easy answer. Easy answer. And also a little bit on the THICC side as well. I mean, we can all appreciate that. Skinny girls. I don't know. I need a little. I need to grab stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I'm just being honest.
I like
Preference. What's your preference?
I mean, when you say skinny, I'm thinking like
Can't be petite.
I don't mind petite. I don't mind petite.
I don't mind. Yeah.
I feel like and I'm saying skinny and just to really unpack.
Yes.
Like the historically unhealthy looking skinny.
No.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Not anorexic.
You said petite, and I'm like, I'm down with petite.
Wow.
Yeah, let's.
Like tiny little.
Yeah, I'm down. Me preferentially, shit, I'm down with petite. You know what I'm saying? Like, but me, really like, I just like a girl with a big butt. Really, like that's a big.
Like Jill Scott. You taking it down?
I mean,
That's a
good one. But for me, preferentially, I would say.
Taking it down. Huh?
No, I'll take it. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not
Just got lost some weight too.
Yeah.
She was a little bit bigger.
No. I'm talking about Jill Scott.
I'm gonna do what I have to do, but I mean, in terms of preference, I would say a little bit more. I would like on the more petite side.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but as long as you got, you know what I'm saying, a little, you know what I'm saying, bubble on it,
a little bubble on.
a little bubble on it. That's all I need. Yeah, I'm less of a, you know, an attic guy, more of a basement. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Attic, the attic could be what it could be. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's you know, yeah, word, yeah, it's the attic is, you know, finished or not, you know, I don't know, but the basement got to be, you know.
So, ladies, what we're saying here is that you don't need to look perfect.
That's true.
That is what we're saying.
You can pull up with your oatmeal raisin belly, and we'll have fun.
No.
He said oatmeal.
Don't listen to that.
Belly.
What you mean?
Oatmeal raisin belly, huh?
Little stretch marks.
No, I love stretch marks.
you said oatmeal.
You ever seen an oatmeal cookie?
What you said sounds
sounded
crazy.
Less attractive. Less attractive.
I love the tiger marks, but
Time out. Not an oatmeal raisin, like an oatmeal pie. Remember those?
Yeah, oatmeal cream pie.
okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with little tiger stripes.
No.
Yeah,
I love them. Again,
Fire.
I love them.
Love them. I read them like Braille.
Whoa.
Read it,
Yo, we got all kinds of lines coming from this guy here.
read it
man.
like Braille for real.
Wow, bro.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
So what we're saying here is we don't mind anything, man. Like you don't got you. Hey, man, you don't have to get all these surgeries and all that stuff.
For me, it's something. It just has to be like something about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a something about you kind of guy.
You gotta have the mental.
Yeah, it's like okay, like
you gotta have Riz.
you said, Riz.
Have Riz.
It's yeah, something. Little bit of something. I don't know what it is, but
The spark.
Spark. Or little craziness, a little season of crazy, just a little
crazy,
just a droplet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I like this guy. The reason why I agree wholeheartedly is because these guys, and they know me very well, hey, what do you think about this girl? What do you think about that one? What do you think about this one? That's not there.
What's not there?
The spark.
He
the
just
spark,
said everything he just said right now. And not just the spark, that little bit of craziness.
Just a little, like, you know, the little drop, like an eye drop. It just
Eye drop of crazy.
It is.
Because any more I'm gonna be like, all right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But
But yes,
need that.
I can agree. I can definitely agree with that.
Need that.
Yes.
for sure,
A little bit of crazy.
a little bit.
I guess
So not Puerto Rican.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say too much, but you could. It could be whatever.
This man speechless.
Yeah.
Easy.
Hey man, I'm just talking from experience.
Some of these Puerto Rican women are crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, not crazy. Passionate.
Oh, passionate.
Passionate.
Yes. Politically
Passionate.
correct term.
Do you think, to turn it, do you think the Puerto Rican woman in particular, sees us Puerto Rican men like that?
Here
too?
we go.
These Puerto Rican men are crazy. Is that you think they say that about us?
I'm not sure
I feel okay.
Because they know we say that about them.
because
Like,
they know they're crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think they lean into it almost.
They lean into it. They know.
Yes.
They know if they don't eat at a certain time, they know they're a little off the rails. Like, come on. They know. They know.
I think that's a lot of people.
I've heard
in general.
women say like, I had to be quiet because I got sick and tired of hearing myself. I got annoyed with myself. I've heard women say that.
Damn,
It's like that's for you to say that is crazy.
That's wild.
that's crazy.
But they won't admit it to like they'll just say it like
It's tough. It's tough to get. And again, like we're broadly stereotyping as we always do on the Offbeat podcast.
Ridiculously,
But it's really fun to do. It's really
Yeah,
fun to do.
it's amazing to deal with it.
I feel like with Hispanic women specifically, what was the term you said last time? You said a broad back woman.
Wow.
Is that
I probably said that.
yeah? So speaking of like
broad back,
like a woman who has character, a strong woman. This okay? I'm just
She built like Donatello.
wow.
I'm trying to give you a picture.
Okay,
I want nothing to do with that.
There's
we're
that okay. Take that idea, and
Brolic.
then that's the underpinning. Brolic, thank you.
Brolic.
That's the underpinning of that crazy in Hispanic women, right? They're not wide back physically, but in attitude and
Nah,
passion.
some of them are wide back physically.
Yeah, also true.
Sure.
Also true. But I'm saying like that
yeah,
energy
okay.
Like a
that
side,
like
they're like
I
like
get
the
what
bra
you're
size.
saying.
They're like a 39, 40 in the bra. That's all back. That's all
wow,
That's a
back.
large back.
wow.
Hey man, I'm a large guy, so I know a little bit about largeness.
thank you. Oh man.
Side question: are you into also the large woman, or when it comes to that, do you have to be completely opposite?
Yeah. I'm big into.
I don't know what.
The BBWs.
Yeah, I'm big
so
into big
you're-
ones. Yeah, I agree. I'm a big guy. I can't be with a woman that's too small. She can't be
Really?
too petite. I'm a big guy, man.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh.
You need to match wits a little bit.
A little bit. Like if she's too like I've dated women that are petite. It's,
Not doing it for you.
I can see that.
It's okay. No one watches this. Don't worry about it.
I can see that.
wow. What are your thoughts there?
No, I think we're giving the petite woman a really bad name right now. Hey, I
No,
love petite women.
I'm just saying that's like my personal
Yeah.
take. Like
No, I get it. I feel like we have. If you don't have voluptuous curves, ass like that, do not feel like we would not trust.
there's someone out there for you.
Yeah, no. And I think
It's terrible.
no, because the one thing that we have all
somehow
kind of
worse.
said is that we like women with a nice basement, nice posterior. And,
Look,
and
as
that
what
has
they
been-
say in the UK, a bunda.
yes.
Bunda. But there's there's a way, like petite. To me, that word is like, okay, you're still whatever. I don't want to say slender in a way, but
I thought you were gonna say swole.
no, broad back.
Swole.
It's just something like you can be small and skinny and still have a big butt.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's not about having. There's different levels to it. You know, you can have a fatty, like, you know what I'm saying, like, or like the thing, but. Or you could just have a nice butt. So it's like, a nice butt proportional to your body.
Yeah,
Yes. Well said.
I mean, yeah, that's
So that's
huge.
what, for me, that's what it is. It's like, it don't matter how your body looks or this or that, voluptuous, petite, small, skinny, but I need to make sure that your butt is, I need to make sure. But it would be preferential for me that if your butt is big in proportion to your body.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, why is it that you think so many women nowadays get a BBL? Because in my opinion, it's because they need, in my opinion, and I could be completely off, I feel that they need to compete with these women who have that ass. Since they don't have it, I need to get a BBL so you can talk to me about me like you're talking about these women. What do you, again, this isn't right or wrong. This is what I'm seeing. Women compete with women. This has nothing to do with us when it comes to the BBLs.
But we're all admitting that we like a big ass. So it's almost like, are we perpetuating the problem?
Well, I like natural.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep it that.
But a natural fat ass.
Correct.
Right.
Well, I like natural.
Just natural ass.
Natural
to
ass.
clarify that.
Natural ass straight.
The mic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
No, you're good. You're good.
Shit, it's straight, but it's like for BBL, I feel like that's one of those things that I'm like, damn, I would never know why. But I personally think it's just like some people, they have the money and they're after the betterment of themselves, or in this your
self-esteem.
Yeah. I mean, it could be self-esteem. I think maybe it could stem from self-esteem, but I don't think that's speaking for everybody. I think it's like some people just like, oh, like I'm trying to be better, I'm trying to look better, I got money, so I'm gonna just do it. You know what I'm saying? And and now I have a fat ass and shit like that. But I don't know if it's self-esteem. It could be for some people.
Yeah,
I don't think.
I think there's not one answer for everybody.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
That's
I don't
a great
think
take.
it's all.
That's a great take.
Yeah, I just think some people just want to do it. Like, it's cosmetic, and I definitely people get things done because there's a reason. Like, you get fake teeth, or you get this, or you get that. You know what I'm saying? Or hair, whatever. So it's cosmetic. I definitely think there's an undertone of wanting to boost your self-esteem, but to what degree, not sure.
Yes, I definitely agree with Shannon. I get your point, but I think when you have to tell yourself, I need to change something about me, I think it has to do with self-esteem. If you have to get to the point where
I agree with what you're saying.
yeah, when it has to get to the point, I have to get this surgically changed so it can look to the point that I wanted to. That to me is like, damn. That to me has to be something with self-esteem.
And I've also met women that like I've met women that I'm like, yo, like you're beautiful, like legit, not even like simping, like just I'm like, yo, you're beautiful, and I'm like, oh, I still got to get my nose done. It's like, what do you mean?
Right.
Like, so
Right.
like even no matter how much like outside validation is given, like in their mind, they still have that like, oh, I have to get this better, and then I'll be a little perfect or
Correct.
whatever.
Yeah, I guess that's self-esteem. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, and it gets to the point, and it's, again, if women that are watching, if you want to get something done to yourself, it's whatever the hell you want to do. We're just giving an opinion that it seems like this is something a little more serious than just, oh, I just want to get my butt done. It seems like, but why?
I think it's going down now. I think the past couple previous years it was going up, but I think it's going back.
Yeah, if you look
down
at
now.
all like the celebrities, like as much as people hate the Kardashians, they're somewhat the trendsetters still, like to like what a woman should look like. Because even like if you look at history, like every era had its woman. You had Marilyn Monroe, you had like all these So Kim Kardashian was our generation or this generation's like woman to thrive. So if you look at like her body style, everyone's kind of like copy that.
Yep.
The hourglass shape, of the exaggerated hourglass shape. But then now if you look at them, they removed their BBLs. They're going back to more a slender look. So it's going to be interesting to see what like everyone else, how everyone else follows suit in this new trend.
I just feel like there's something to it when it's like, there's some type of, I don't know what the word is, like demerit. I think of like you're beautiful and you're super whatever, but it's like you kind of got something against you a little bit, like having a BBL. I feel like not like that in the terms of that I personally don't care or agree or disagree, but I feel like in terms of beauty standards, like I feel like women can still say like, oh yeah, she's beautiful, but she got a fake butt. She got fake this. She got fake. So I feel like when you are super beautiful and you don't have that, it's like you're kind of more upheld a little bit. It's like something else is. There's no people can't say anything too much about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But either or, shit, go crazy.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say you are in a relationship with a female who's things are going great.
Right.
Hey babe, I'm going to whatever to get a surgery. What are you gonna say to her? You've always said you loved her body. That has nothing to do with it. But she just like, you know what? I want to get my butt done.
I'm gonna say,
Yeah, but how big? That's what you gonna say. How big?
Who do I make the check out to?
Yeah.
But we about to remodel the basement. That's what you gonna say.
Remodel the basement. Nah, I would honestly, in all honesty, I would just be like, why?
Yeah, because the vibe that I got from you so far is, it's not just a no, it's a hell no, and you're trying to say it in a very nice way.
I mean, I'm all for it. It's like, go ahead and get right. It's like you can't stop me from having my feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? Of course. You can't expect me to be like, yeah, or whatever, if I'm not agreeing with it. Mm-hmm. So personally, I would just be like, why? You don't need to. Da, 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 da. It's a little different than like I'm getting a haircut or it's like, I wouldn't say permanent, but it's more permanent than like something topical almost.
Yeah.
So I would probably try to steer away from it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not the type to be like, oh, you did this and I'm like trying to leave or da da da. Mm-hmm. But I'll just be like, no, like you're good, like how you are, whoop whoop whoop. Like maybe it may be something that I could do more to observe it so she can feel like it's to uplift it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
uplifting, huh?
Uplift it, yeah. Like, yeah, so it's like, I would try to have like a thought process of like, why is this? Do some deduction, you know what I'm saying? It could be self-esteem, could be, all type of issues or whatever. So I would try to go that route. Like, what could I do to help? You know what I'm saying? We don't got to do this.
Okay, so you think you can help her decision of steering away from doing this?
I would think so. I would think I could either help directly or indirectly in terms of like how you said, like uplifting. Like I would probably do the indirect because it's like direct is like cool. Because obviously if I'm saying why, you already know right there. It's like I'm not with it, kind of, But it's like if they were on it avidly and she just came back with a BBL, I'd be like, I wouldn't be like, ew, like take it out. But I'd just be like, it's cool. Like, let me see what it feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got it. Like, cool. Like,
I have a question. Is it any different than getting breast implants? It's the same, right?
It's the same. Right? It's the same.
It's just like the current day breast implants. That sounds.
I think it's a little different actually because a lot of the BBLs they're repurposing fat that women already have.
Okay.
Breast implants. Yes. Yeah, breast implants they're putting straight silicone in there.
Damn. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, I've seen girls like now they got like a 6-pack and a different.
And I'll tell you what. There's women that like they're saying like their excuse they're lying about like getting their butt done because they got their fat repurposed.
Interesting.
Or like they got like the tummy tuck.
Yep.
But that belly button be telling a different story.
Dude.
Yeah, it's a giveaway.
That belly button be stretched out. It's like,
Yeah, but I'll be on some shit like, yo, you want to work out? You want to do some, you know what I'm saying? Some glute workouts, squats.
Now-
Get these squats in.
Shit.
I'll bring this up since we're
Bullshit.
talking about the women here, and it's very normal for women to get surgery, talk about surgery. But as of late, I've seen the men out here getting procedures done. I saw
Penis enlargements.
that's the thing.
That's the thing.
Always been a thing.
Oh, it's been a thing. It's been a
That's
thing.
wild. But I just seen I forgot what guy it was. He posted on IG. It was like on World Star or whatever that he got lipo
Yeah.
on his abdomen to etch out his abs.
Yeah, I
And
seen
he
that.
was talking about it. He was like, "Yeah, I got lipo. I went here to that."
I seen that too.
And some people were like, kind of like bashing him. Was like, but why?
Yeah.
Like, it can't go both ways. So my question to you guys: if you had the opportunity, if you got some money, would you guys get any work done?
At all.
Nah, I think I'm perfectly fine with how I'm
That's it.
dying how I look now.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's how I think about it. Is like when you die, you about to be dying with a BBL. Like,
Dude, speaking of dying,
Yeah.
BBLs are one of the most dangerous surgeries you can get. Like, there's like horror stories.
Yeah, people are
about-
going to Mexico and doing it for like $300 in
It's
a bag
terrible.
of Doritos. It's wild, bro.
yeah, that's crazy. That's like
It's terrifying.
when it goes to that length and extent. That's when it starts to get critical. Like in my mind, it's like, okay,
something's wrong.
something's wrong. It's like you're not saving $50,000 and then getting it done at fucking Dr. Miami or something weird like that. Like, okay, if you're gonna take it that route, like, salute to you. Like, that's crazy about you, but salute. Like, shit. I know plenty of people who got it done, but it's like when you're just getting it done in the back alley in Forest Park, like, you're all set. Don't do it. Yeah, like I don't think it's that serious. Like it's never been that serious.
Wow.
Ever.
Forest Park Surgery Center.
Yeah.
Right.
That's wild.
Stop on by for your complimentary BBL evaluation. Wow.
What was you doing?
I was gonna go with evaluation, but evag came out instead. So
I like that.
Okay.
sorry about that.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick before I forget, I just want to give a quick shout out to my man Emo right here. Ooh, we put up this painting. Forgot to mention in the last pod. This little ditty here that I picked up. It's a print from a while ago, but thank you, Shannon, for putting it in a beautiful frame and hanging it in the studio.
So it's
Adorning our wall.
a painting it's a print that's a painting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's he had a run. This was a while ago of this particular one. He's doing all kinds of stuff now. He's
I like that. That's fire.
yeah. But
By the way, we gotta have him soon. So
I would love to have him on. Yeah, that'd be
He's
great.
local?
He's local.
look
Where's he
out
from?
for the
Around.
invite.
Okay.
Yeah, he's around. He be doing things.
Gotta get him in here.
Art installations and whatnot, man. This guy's
That's what I'm trying to do, man.
yeah.
Right. That's dope.
Yeah. Should we land the plane, you guys?
Okay, Lenny.
All right. Let's just gingerly land this plane.
Gingerly.
Hey guys, make sure you tell your friends and family about us. The Offbeat Podcast. We're here. We do it every Friday. We love you guys.
Like, share, subscribe.
Peace out, y'all.
Let's go.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey.